Okay, so now we're going to more details in algebra. So you must saw my first video. You got a rough idea how it works. So now we're just going to go into word problems and table problems. So this is our formula. We got n equals term 4n plus 2. This is the formula that we need to use. So the first one is done for us. So we got 4 times 1, because remember 4 is the number that we need, and we need to times that with n, and in this case term is 1. So 4 times 1, okay, plus 2. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. Now we got the value 22. So we want to know, how did they get 22? So we know that we need to do 4 times 5, which is 20. Okay, and then we do plus 2 should give us 22. So this is how we do our calculations. So we use this formula and we do the same. So then we have 4 times, okay, n. So n is 10. So what we're going to do is 4 times 10, which is 40, plus 2 should give us 42. Okay, so pause the video and I want to see if you could do the last two by yourself and then unpause the video. Okay, so let's have a look. So we have 4 and we need to times that by n. In this case, the term is 20, and then that is going to be, okay, 80 plus 2, which is 82. Well done if you got that right. Okay, let's have a look at the other one. So we have 4 times 6. Yeah, it's 24. Well done. And plus 2, which is 26. Always do your calculation, because sometimes some things looks very easy, but it's harder than we think it is. Okay. All right. So now we have word problems. A plumber charges £12 for each job that he attends, then £6 per hour for every hour he works. Circle the formula that he could calculate how much the plumber would charge for a job. Now, what I would like you to do is pause the video, and I would like you to work this out, and then we'll see if you got this right. Okay, so with word problems, what I like doing is always highlighting the key points. So we know that he gets £12 for each job that he attends. So that means it doesn't matter what he does, he'll get £12 just attending to the job. Then he will get £6 every hour. Okay, so if he works 4 hours, he'll do 6 times 4. Okay, and plus the 12, because the £12 he'll get anyway. Even if he does 1 hour, he'll get £12. If he does 5 hours, he'll still get £12. So it's very important we understand the question. So the answer will be 6 hours plus 12, because remember, when you got this algebra, you got 6h. So no matter how much hour he does, if he does 5, we'll do 6 times 5. If he does 2, it'll be 6 times 2, and then we'll add that £12. Okay, so we've got 6 hours plus 12. All right, so what we did from the previous one, we had 6 hours plus 12. So this was our formula. So using the same formula from the previous question, we want to know how much it would cost James if he called the plumber for 3 hours. Pause the video, see if you could do this yourself, and then I'll work it out with you. Okay, so we know that James has called him for 3 hours, so 6 times 3, which is 18. Okay, and then you got 18 plus 12. Okay, so we got our formula here. So 3 hours, so 6 times 3, which is 18. 18 plus 12, and that should give us 30. So you have £30. So it's a very easy word problem, but sometimes when you're doing it, we have no idea. So you have to make sure you do step by step. As I said, I'm starting with easy word problems, and then I'm just going to increase it harder as we go. Okay, so the first video was the basic. As the videos are going to get in, it's going to get harder in the word problems. Okay, Tom and James are brothers. This formula can be used to calculate James' age compared to Tom's age. So we have J for James plus 5 equals Tom's age. Again, I would like you to pause the video, and I want you to try these two questions, because if this was your test, I want to know how you would do, and then we'll go through it. Okay, so pause the video. Okay, so let's have a look. So when James is 20, how old is Tom? Okay, so when James is 20, how old is Tom? So we know that James is 20, so we do plus 5. So this was quite easy because we know James is 20, we plus 5, which will give us 25. Okay, so Tom will be 25 years old. So if you got that right, well done. This is a very simple word problems, so you should get this right. I just need you to, it's a warm up. I need you to get used to these ideas before I make these word problems harder. Okay, so when Tom is 15, how old is James? Again, so we do 15 minus 5 because we're doing the opposite this time. So 15 minus 5, and we have 10. Okay, so James is 10 years old. So there's 5-year difference. All right, so now we have this box. So now we got this table, and the formula in this table is 4a plus 5 equals b. So we want to know, we want to fill in the box basically. So we do 4 times 2. So we do 4 times 2, which is 8. 8 plus 5, which is 30. Okay, so we did 4 times 2 because we need the value of a is 2. So we got 4a, 4 times 2 plus 5, which is 13. Now we got the value for b, but we don't know the value of a. So what we do is the opposite. All right, so we do 29. So we do 29 minus 5, okay, which gives us 24. All right, so then we need to do 24 divide by 4, because don't forget we're going to times whatever a is, we're going to times it by 4. So we have to divide it by 4. All right, so the answer you should have is 6. Okay. So let's just change that. All right, so now we have 10. So we got 4 times 10, which is 40. 40 plus 5, you should have 45. See, it's so easy. It's just that we need to understand the value, and we need to just take our time. More we practice, the more we're going to get better at this. All right, so we have 37. Again, so we just do the opposite. 37 minus 5 equals 32. Yeah, 32 divided by 4, which should give you 8. Okay. So easy as that. So I hopefully that you would understand how to do this. These are very easy word problems and table of algebra that I have been done. So the next video, I'm just going to increase it and I'm going to make it a little bit more harder. I just need you to understand that the more you practice, the more you're going to get better. Okay, so see you till next video. If there's anything else you guys would like me to do, record and let you know. So please let me know. Okay. Bye until next time.